Oh my gosh, guys, welcome to my channel, La Vida with Kim. And guys, I am super excited. I'm also freaking out because guys, I have a collab video today. So I am collabing with Jorgelina from Jorgelina's Journey, guys, because she actually sent me her handbag, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. So she made a video on a bag, her Marc Jacobs bag that she messed up, guys. If you want to see the video, I will link it down below so you guys can go check it out, see the backstory to this video, and then come back and watch this one to see what happens. But yes, guys, so real quick, she just messed up her Marc Jacobs bag, guys, her tote bag. She washed it, it took out all the color, and she was like, I don't know what to do with it. And I was like, why don't you dye it? You know, color it, change it up. And she was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then we talked about it for a bit, and she's like, you do it. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you do it. And I was like, what, me? Like, are you serious right now? I was like freaking out, guys. And she sent me the bag, guys. Oh my gosh. She sent me the bag, and she's like, do your thing, girl. I know you got it. You know, have fun. Do whatever you want with it. I was like, oh my gosh, put some pressure on me. Why don't you? You know, like, you literally put your handbag's life in my hands, you know? Yes, she sent me the bag, and I'm gonna try to do my best, guys. I was doing a little research because, you know, I'm not like a huge, you know, dyer. I know a little bit about dyeing, but like not like I do bedazzling, you know? But I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my best, and let's see what happens. So yeah, she sent me the bag. Here's a little unboxing video. She was so sweet, guys. She sent me the bag with the dust bag, what do you call it? The strap. And I was like, don't send me nothing else because I'm gonna send it back to you. I'm not keeping this bag, you know, like whatever happens, good or bad, it's going back to you, you know. And she sent me little sticky notes with the little cute note on it and little keychains to do more DIYs, guys. She was so sweet. Please go check her out, guys. Subscribe to her channel. She does handbag videos, guys. She does tutorials for teachers and even YouTubers like me, because she has been showing me a lot lately, guys. She has been showing me how to do the lives, how to work on Canva, to do thumbnails and all that little good YouTube stuff, guys. She is amazing. Go check her out, please. I'm gonna link her channel down below. So yes, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, she sent me the bag. I actually didn't think it looked that bad once I saw it, like, you know, up close. And okay, so it's here. I have been lagging it, guys, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. She's probably like, what the heck's going on? But okay, I finally had time to do it, guys. And oh my gosh, guys, if I am being for real with you guys, I already had this intro done and everything was edited, everything was good to go, guys. But if you are a YouTuber, you know, stuff happened. Everything got deleted, guys. Everything. I was so mad, guys. I was like in the verge of tears because I was like, this is literally my first collab video, and then this happens, right? In the other intro, I had shown you guys the bag, everything. It's all gone. I am so mad. Everybody's gonna be like, I ain't collabing with that girl, you know, like I was like, oh my gosh, you know. So I'm just working with what I got. I'm gonna show you guys whatever footage I do have, you know. It was mostly just the intro that I had done that got deleted. So here I am doing another intro, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm just freaking out, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen, how this bag is gonna come out. I hope everything comes out beautiful. I want it to look, you know, better than it was, you know. I have to send her something better than what she sent me. I'm just playing. Not that she sent me nothing bad, but you know, like I want her to be like, damn girl, like you got this, you know how to do this, you know. I'm gonna walk you guys through the process. You're gonna see me work on this bag, and we shall see how it comes out. Let's begin. Okay guys, sorry for that super long intro, but this is actually how the bag used to look before she washed it, and this is how it looked after she washed it. This is actual footage of after I unboxed it. You can see it's a little bit dirty. She did say she just had it laying around. I just want to show you guys how it looked before I started working on it. I did actually wash it after this because I wanted to work on a clean canvas, and you can see it did have a little bit more stains. All of those did come off once I washed it. None of the color came off anymore. Everything stayed the same. I just washed it with some Tide, And this is how it looked inside. I just want you guys to get a good look because once I'm done with this bag, I'm going to show you every little corner also. So yeah, and then it did have a little bit more of that plastic on the lettering in the front. I was hoping it would come off in the washer, but it didn't, so I did remove that. I'll show you guys in a bit how I did that. So again, this is how the bag looked when I first received it, and after washing it, you can tell all those dirty stains did come off. I was hoping the plastic on the letters would come off. Like I said, it didn't, so I had to remove it myself, because if I left it like that, once I dyed it and I tried to remove that plastic, those areas would probably be undyed. So I went in with some Q-tips and some acetone, and that helps melt the plastic or the little vinyl stuff on the lettering, and it removes it. I did go over all the areas that were still there. Guys, oh my gosh, before you do anything, if you are in this situation, please don't do this, guys. Like I said, I'm showing you everything I did, but I would highly recommend for you to do this before you wash it. Like I told you guys, I washed it, right? And then I removed all those little plastic areas. If I would do this again, I would remove all that plastic on the lettering and then wash it, because watch what's gonna happen. So now I have my 5-gallon container that I'm gonna be using to dye the bag, and I did have gloves, guys. Highly recommend, because you do not want to dye your uñas or your hands. I did have multiple pairs, by the way. I put them on before I did anything. And then I did use the 𝓭𝓸𝓷'𝓽 dye. This is an all-purpose dye. I also had a petal pink red dye. I did not end up using it, but I just wanted to show you guys what I had on the side. I just went with the 𝓭𝓸𝓷'𝓽. To begin, I poured about 3 gallons of boiling hot water. It requires it to be over 140 degrees. And then I added a tablespoon of Dawn soap. It does say it helps enhance the dye color. And then I poured a cup of salt, guys. That was a lot of salt, by the way. And then I poured in my dye. It does say to shake the bottle first. And guys, I did begin by pouring half a bottle. I did end up pouring the whole bottle in there, just so you guys know. After that, I got an old spoon that I know I'm never going to use again, and I mixed it all up for a few seconds. I did grab a napkin just to do a little strand test and make sure that the color was exactly what I wanted, you know, or something very similar. Look at that beautiful pink, guys. After that, it was ready for the bag. Oh my gosh, guys, I was freaking out. Oh my god, I was panicking, but yes. Okay, I just went all in there with the bag, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, that water was super hot. I was like, oh my gosh. I grabbed the spoon to push it in there because it was just too hot, guys. And it does say to leave it in there for half an hour to an hour. I did go for that half an hour, guys, because it also says that you have to be kind of mixing it in there. I didn't have enough space to, you know, mix it because it's a pretty big bag. So what I did was kind of just shake it around with the spoon. I ended up grabbing my other spoon too because, like I said, it was too hot, guys, and it was like burning me through the gloves, okay? So yeah, I just used a spoon and shook it in there for half an hour. I did flip it halfway through those 15 minutes. You guys will see that in a bit. But yes, guys, just mixing it in there. As you guys can see, it's kind of like shaking around. 15 minutes later, turned it around. You guys can start to see the color soaking into the bag. Oh my gosh, guys. It's already a huge difference, right? Once those 30 minutes were up, guys, it was time to drain the dye. So I went to the sink and I actually, guys, take out the bag first before you start dumping all the dye out. I know. And then I dumped out all that dye. After I rinsed out the container just to make sure all that dye was removed. And once I was done, it was time to fill up the container one more time. So again, using my 5-gallon container, I filled it up with 3 gallons of boiling water. Now, using my color stay dye fixative, because I want to make sure that the color stays on the bag, guys. So this is going to seal it. It does say also to shake it. And guys, I just went all in and poured that whole bottle in that water, guys. I want to make sure that color wasn't going to go anywhere. And then I grabbed the bag and put it in there, guys. Look at the bag. Oh my gosh. And then I did let this bag sit in the water again, kind of wiggling it around for 20 minutes. As you can see, some of the color did drain out of the bag. You can see it in the water. And then halfway through, since it was only 20 minutes for this, I did flip it around. And guys, oh my gosh. This is when all hell broke loose. I panicked. Do you see the letters? Oh my gosh. Only on the areas that I used the acetone, it did not dye it. I was like, oh my gosh, I just ruined the bag. I started panicking, guys. This is what I was telling you about. That I was like, watch what's gonna happen. And look, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, that whole time just wasted. And look at the bag. Only on the areas that I used the acetone. So that's why I was like, okay, I wonder if I would have done this before. Look at me, I was like trying to scrub it off, trying to see if it would like dye. No, guys, it just stayed like that. But yeah, so I was like, I wonder if I would have done this before I washed it, would it have had the same effect? I don't think so. So that's why I was like, I think you should do the acetone before you wash it, then wash it, and then do all this. But yes, guys, I was like, oh my god, the bag is ruined. So yeah, I let the 20 minutes still pass by though, because I wanted the rest of the bag to be sealed. Then I went to go drain it one more time. I took out the bag, let it drain out first, guys, because it's going to be dripping in water. Put it to the side, and then I dumped out all the water. After that, now I had to rinse the bag in cold water. This was the last process. I made sure all the areas on the bag were rinsed out. The inside, the outside, the straps, everything. Guys, you do not understand how mad I was about the letters being messed up. If I wouldn't have done the acetone, this would have been perfect. The letters would have been okay. But guys, like I said, if I wouldn't have removed it though, at the same time, the little plastic areas, once I dyed it, those plastics would have still been there. And then when I removed them, it would have been the same situation, you know? So I was screwed either way. But yeah, guys, okay, so once I was done, it was time to let the bag dry. I added a hanger to each handle, and then I hung it up so it could completely dry. So once the bag was dry, it was time to figure out what I was going to do with these letters, guys, because obviously I could not leave them like this, guys. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh. I actually went back in with the acetone, guys. Yes, I did. I was trying to see if the color from the rest of the letter would kind of melt to the area, which it didn't really do much anyways to both areas. So I was like, okay, next step. I went in with my markers and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to color them in. And guys, I didn't even have like a color that really matched it. So that was giving me a hard time. I went through a few markers and then I just went in with the Sharpie that was like the closest to it. And I just colored those areas in, guys. Oh my gosh. I was like, no, but thank God Jorgelina said, do whatever you want. If it gets messed up, oh well, you know. So I don't know, guys. I just felt so bad. And I was like trying to patch it up, blend it in. Guys, I just kind of gave up on it, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just blending, adding. Guys, it was a hot mess. But yeah, so I just went in with the Sharpie like that. That was my best solution and the best I was going to be able to do. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I need to figure out what else I can do with this bag. So guys, I ended up washing it, guys, with water again, rinsing it, still nothing.
Okay, so this is how the letters came out. You can see the bag is a little bit wet. And then...
So guys, I have the bag results. Oh my gosh, guys. So let me tell you real quick. I did end up dyeing the bag one more time. I did everything the same. I just did half of a bottle of the dye, of the fuchsia dye, the next time. Guys, oh my gosh. Brace yourself, okay? Jorgelina, brace yourself. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the bag. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, look at it. So I feel like it does look a little bit darker in real life. Look at it. What do you think, girl? So yes, the letters, I actually dyed it again because I wanted to see if it would like soak up in the letters where it was white. You guys saw what happened. But it did a little bit, but I can still see it, I feel like. So I feel like I'm not done with this bag. There's still something I have to do, so stay tuned for part 2, guys. Oh my gosh. I honestly love how it came out though. It's more like I feel like it looks more maroony-ish, if you understand what I'm saying. It's like a dark pink. It's a little bit darker than it is on the screen. But yes, guys, oh my gosh, look. Why were you gonna get rid of this bag, Jorgelina? I don't know. Look. Okay, so this is the outside. I feel like the little zipper part did get a little bit colored too. Look. It has a little bit of the dye on it. Can you guys see that? Sorry, my camera. Shake a little bit. But look. Can you guys see it has a little bit of dye in there? So, okay. So that's the outside. Let me show you the inside. So guys, look. I literally dyed this too in the second dye. I feel like the first dye, I remember it was like still like regular color, but the second dye kind of soaked up in here too. The little pockets inside got dyed too. You can see this is pink now. The letters right here are a bit pink. Right here it's pink. And the actual stitching is pink too. This happened in the second dye. I feel like the first dye didn't really do that. It was more white. This is a tiny bit pink, guys, but there was no damage here. I did want to use the color remover, but I saw that was affecting the black ink in items, so I didn't want to do the color remover after I saw that. So I just went in straight dyeing it. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Not bad, right? Not bad at all. But yeah, guys. Oh, and then after I washed it the first time, I actually threw it in the washer because I wanted to see if anything was gonna happen to the color of it, right? And I feel like it did remove some of the coloring here. It was like little, you could tell it was a little bit faded right here and like a certain spot in here. So that's why also I wanted to dye it again. But yeah, this is how it came out. I feel like it's a little bit darker than the first dye, so it was a little bit lighter. But guys, oh my gosh, tell me what do you guys think compared to how it used to look till this, right? Amazing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I hope you like it, Jorgelina. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm not done. I'm not done. But this is how it's looking so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. You learned a little something. Who knows? I hope you did. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know. Let me know. Any suggestions? Because this is not going to stay like this, guys. This is not going to stay like this. No, no, no. But yeah, guys. Big difference, right? Oh my gosh. I'm loving the results so far, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!